the reason why Max Crosby is not available, and reportedly Pete Carroll went to Max last week to tell him all the conversation you're hearing about us taking calls on you. We are not trading you. You are here. You're ours. And you are, and we are yours. Because apparently he wants to stay in Las Vegas. And the reason why he's not available, the reason why Quinnen Williams for the New York Jets, as down in the dumps as they are, is not available, is, wait for it, you don't trade people like them.
That's an interesting philosophy.
You know what I'm saying?
That a team would have. Let me get this straight. So a team would know they have a generational talent. Let me get this straight.
You pay them.
And that you pay them and you hold on to them and you build around them.
After you drafted them.
And you don't let them go to another team that's regularly kicked you in the tuchus for decades, right?
Wow.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just going to note
things
that.
for the Cowboys are dire when TJ Jefferson starts dropping Yiddish words to make a point.
Just no.
And honestly, credit to the Browns for not letting Myles Garrett leave. They made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
That's another one. So I don't know who they can get to suddenly, like, as you know, one or two players can solidify.
That how
kid,
about 10?
Hold on a second. That kid Overshone is really good. And they opened a practice window for him, and hopefully he comes back as strong and as fast as ever. He can affect some things. And then maybe you add one or if not two players in trades. And no, laugh all you want,
man. None of this is good. We all know this, all right? And it sounds great, but it's not going to happen.
Well, I don't think it's salvageable this season for the Super Bowl.
The what?
Or for
good job, TJ.
Or for your needs and purposes as a Cowboys fan, an NFC Championship game appearance to finally end that talk.
Yeah, no.
I don't see it.
They're scoring points, Rich.
That's another good point.
They are.
Until they face a defense like the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
And then
the best in the business.
See you later. Dak was asked after the game. What was the question? Was what are the Cowboys? Interesting.
What?
It's not who are the Cowboys.
It was Gamora.
I guess is that one step above why are the Cowboys?
Yes.
And just leaving it at that.
Yeah. Where are the Cowboys?
We know where they are.
When are the Cowboys?
We know.
Sounds like Guardians of the Galaxy,
right? But what are the Cowboys? An interesting use of a question.
Okay.
3-4-1. We got to find consistency, honestly. The frustrating part about, coming out here and we lost the game playing our best, you can somewhat live with that, But when we didn't play anything close to that, I think Shotty said it in there. If there's somebody that feels like they played their best, come forward and say it. And I don't know if there's any player in that locker room that's going to feel that way. And so talking about identity, trying to find it, we were far from anything that we've been, especially on the offensive side of the ball today. And so that's what's as frustrating as anything is we didn't even play to our identity. We didn't play to our standard. And we've got to find a way to do that on the road.
I know Javonte Williams scored twice. That had to feel good for him, but he only averaged 3.2 yards a carry. So that was off. Dak was off. He sacked twice. A passer rating just north of 51. That was off. And his passer rating entering week 8 was double that. More than double that. 107.6. 107.6. It's a light FM station in Dallas. Yeah.
We had the game started off great. Had a nice first drive of the game.
Agreed.
Looked like we were about to punch it in for a tutty. We didn't. Got the field goal, and then it was after that.
That's one way to put it.
Yep. Thank you for the sound effects.
Thank you.
3-4-1. He went all Michael Winslow on us over there.
Well, the radio folks couldn't see me giving
TJ Jefferson in Police Squad 9. Police Academy, pardon me. Police Academy. My bad. My bad. Dallas' schedule. Then we'll take a break and take more phone calls. And, of course, we'll take the Broncos side of things here. Dallas' schedule. I know. That's why this was so big.
Yeah.
It was right
home
there, man.
against Arizona on a Monday night, bye home again, and then at Vegas on a Monday night before you take on the Eagles, who are 6-2. If you are 4-3-1, And the Eagles are 6-2. Eagles are on a bye while you're home against Arizona, which is going to get apparently Kyler Murray back.
Yeah, and we don't do well against them.
No, I understand that. And, Kyler's famous quote of him saying, yeah, I grew up here in Dallas. Why am I concerned about Dallas? What have they done? Remember that?
Yeah.
A few times that Kyler Murray actually clapped back at anything.
Yeah, I wish he would have stayed silent.
And then when you're on your bye, Philadelphia's at Green Bay. And then while you're in Vegas on a Monday night, Philadelphia's home against Detroit. And then shows up to Dallas. So Dallas wins the next two. You're 5-4-1. So that would be the answer to what are the Cowboys. What could the Cowboys be? 5-4-1. Let's say the Eagles, if the Eagles lose both of those at Green Bay and home against Detroit, all right. Now you're only half game back going into that Week 12 game, right?
Yes.
If they split, though, they're 7-3. And you'd need to win to go 6-4-1 to go 7-4, and now you're a half game back. But with no games left against Philadelphia, I'm trying to help the man. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you know what we
about what's salvageable and what isn't. But winning and stopping people on defense would be the first order of business. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Scoring points. Like
you know what would help that? If you had
Except yesterday.
If you had a generationally talented player on your defense who could help stop the other. Yeah.
And you could try to get somebody else's, but they don't
do what we
usually trade those.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, we get those 2 draft picks.
There is less pie.
844-204-RICH number, but it's still there. It's still there. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.